Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I am a personal trainer and a dancer, and today we're gonna go through a warm-up to help with the hips. So this is really good for people who sit a lot or who have a lot of tension in that lower back or feel like their hips are a little tight, okay? If you are not a floor person and getting to the floor and maneuvering on the floor is not good for you, this video is probably not for you, but I will be doing a video that is specifically for people who cannot get on the ground for your hips. Today, you are going to need a foam roller. It can also be a handheld foam roller if you know how to use that, but today we're gonna be working with this foam roller and a band, but also if you don't have a band, you can do it without the band as well. Okay, so we are going to get warmed up. We're gonna start with squatties. I like to start with squats to see where I'm at the beginning versus where I'm at the end, okay? So we're gonna come up. You're gonna see my head get cut off for a little bit. So I'm gonna stand back and we're gonna get 10 squats right here. I'm gonna keep mine nice and low so you can see most of my body. Forgot to count already, okay. So we're thinking about tucking that hip. Knees are tracking over our toes. Looking good, looking good. Ooh, got some cracks, got some pops, it's okay. If so, if there's any pain going on here, that's when you wanna cut that off. If it's stabby, you want to stop. Let's get one more. Nice. Okay, shake it off. To the mat we go. We are going to start with the foam roller. Also in those squats, I want you to think about what they felt like. What was impinging, what was kind of getting in the way of getting a little bit lower, and was there any pain there? Okay, so we're gonna start with our glutes, our butt. So you're gonna come up around. One leg is going to be long. The other leg is going to help you support. You're gonna roll to that side and you're gonna roll back and forth. Nice. And we are going to be doing these rolls for about a minute. I like to go all the way to my hip if I can, and then to the bottom of my butt. We're working on our glute max here. If this is one of the first videos that you are tuning into, welcome. I have some other dance follow-alongs too if you're into that. We deal a lot with fascia. And so one of the things we're doing here is we're trying to smooth out that fascia. If there's any tension or little clusters, as I like to call them, in that area. It's also getting some blood flowing and hopefully calming our nervous system and letting our body know that we want to move. Communicating to it like, hey, I want to do this thing. Let's see what we got. So I have to think about talking to my nervous system. Okay, go ahead and switch to the other side. I'm going to rotate this way, just in case a different angle helps you out. Nice. We're going to go through a couple of different rolls today. Then we're going to work on mobilizing our hips. Then we're going to work on strengthening. So release, mobilize, and strengthen. If you're interested, there's another trainer. Oops, I forgot to start my watch. There's another trainer, his name is Ryan, who really helped teach me about a lot of this stuff. And I'll put his link in the caption below also, so you can get his content as well. Nice. Rolly, rolly. Okay, glute maximus. A lot of people find the glute medius, which is up here, really tight. So if that's you, you can get in there like this. Maybe even go back and forth a little bit. You want to avoid bone, typically when we're rolling out. So if you feel your bone, just don't stay there, just keep going. Or don't go any further, depending where you're at, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch. We are going to go to our quads. This involves you being in a plank. My favorite part about this is that it acts as a warm-up for people before their workouts. Double duty. Okay, so into a plank we go. Start. Ooh, mine are tight. Oh my goodness. Ooh, dang. Okay, so I like to start with 2, specifically for what you just saw go down. Ooh, okay. And then I will hop over to just 1 at a time. So let's hop over to one. I like to use this leg as a stabilizer so I can really maneuver. So you're gonna keep going, find what works for you. I'm gonna show you where a good roll. So you wanna go from here all the way to here. If it's hard for you to get that whole length right there in one go, aim for like right here. So the foam roller is here, then here. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Bang, bang. Nice. Then the other one. You can see that it takes a little bit of manipulation to get the right spot. Okay, so while we're on the side, we are going to rotate even further and we're gonna go even higher than our quad towards our TFL. So when I do it, it looks a little bit like this. And you're going in that spot that's right before the hip bone. You can also roll back and forth like this. I'm gonna get up and show you what muscle area I'm talking about in just a second. So I think of it as your pocket. So if you're wearing pants with pockets, it's gonna be right in this area. You'll feel it. Also, if you need to like hold it like this, maybe it's just like a little pulsey pulse. Nice. Back and forth, do. Almost there. If it's stabby, stop, just as a reminder. Okay, go ahead and switch to the other side. Rotate this way. Oops. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna stay on this side. You're doing great though. I believe that you just figured it out way before I did. Sometimes I feel a little bit more on the outside also. Sometimes I have to get up, maneuver my foam roller. The thing about the foam rolling is that finding the position that works for you to get to the spot that your body needs is the key. And it's gonna look different for everybody. And these foam rollers might not be the best for everybody. Yeah, nice. Oh, I found a spot right here. Okay, so I found a spot. Have fun. Yay. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm gonna keep that position. I'm gonna slowly lift my heel up, and it's gonna feel so great. Oh my God, it actually is quite intense. Now, if it got even more intense than this, I would stop just as a reference to where we're at. Okay, we're good with that. Now, I'm gonna get that pocket area on that same side. Okay. Just roll back and forth. Nice. This is your TFO. Helpful when it comes to moving your hips. Okay, we have about 20 more seconds. As you can see, I'm kind of rolling to the outside. I tend to feel a little bit more there, so if that's you, that's great also. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Okay. We are done with that. I'm gonna do a more extended video also for a couple additional rolls. If you have a handheld foam roller, rolling your inner thighs is a great option to do as well, in case those are tight. But we're gonna skip those for this video, and we are gonna go into a tabletop position, and we are gonna do some cat-cow, okay? So what we're gonna do is, as we get into the tabletop position, we want our shoulders to be over our wrists, and we want our hips to be over our knees, okay? So we got that nice corner situation. Now, let's talk about our spine, okay? So, work through this with me. Go ahead and stick your butt out, arch your back, and then go back. And I want you to like take your hips just back and forth and feel, maybe wiggle them around. Feel what feels like a neutral spine to you or a natural curve, okay? Here we go. Now that you found that, mine happens to be right about here, okay? We are gonna lock that in to our body and we're gonna work through up, down. Now, as you do this, you wanna think about your hip is rotating, your chest is rotating, and your head is rotating. All three are rotating through each movement. I like to take my cat-cow starting from my hips. So you'll see my hip rotate first, then my chest, then my head. Hip, chest, head. Imagine someone has their hand on your back and you're pushing into it. Now we're gonna reverse, stick the butt out, chest out. Here, in this posture here, we wanna think about our chest lifted, ears away from our shoulders, and our spine elongated. We're really thinking about our shoulder blades being pulled together, the bottom of our shoulder blade. Let's work through about 2 or 3 more of these. Okay. One of my favorites, that I find a lot of people like, is lateral side to side cat-cow, okay? So we're gonna go, feet are gonna rotate. You're gonna look over your shoulder and think about crunching in on this side while the other side is long. Then reverse. Bang. Nice. Think about this as an inward process opposed to going out and around and looking. We wanna create a little circle that's nice and small. If you feel like you ever need to readjust, please do that. Nice. Okay. 3, 2, bang. Okay. We are going to go into a little bit of a child's pose. So go ahead and open your knees and sit your hips back and your arms are gonna go long. This is a yoga thing, not a yoga person, full disclaimer. Okay, here, so you should feel that opening. I want you to wiggle your hips a little bit, kind of feel that. Nice. I'm gonna have you walk your hands forward so you can get some grip. You're gonna come up, bring your knees together a little bit. One leg's gonna come up and bring it forward. Think about squaring up. If you're on a yoga mat or on a surface that has a straight line that you can line up with, you wanna think about your hips nice and straight. Go ahead and switch sides. This is very tight for me. This is great. Chest is lifted, you're pushing your hips forward, knees can go past the toes, totally fine. Nice, bring that in, back to child's pose. Bang. Elongate. And walk your hands up. Knees forward. The transition between that's a little awkward, so give yourself some time. But we're gonna rotate between child's pose and your leg lifted. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Nice. Last child's pose right here. I'm gonna have you come forward onto your stomach. You're gonna take one leg up, grab, and we're gonna push our hips into the ground for a nice quad stretch and try and pull that. If you're more flexible, this is great. If not so much, go ahead and lift up so you can grab that leg. Pull it forward. Breathe through, in through the nose. Go ahead and switch. Nice. You'll also find that one will be more tight than the other. My right side happens to be much more tight than my left in general. I work really hard to try and balance it out. But you know, sometimes you're not gonna do it all the way. You're not gonna get it all the way. It's okay. Go ahead and push that hip into the ground. Nice. Go ahead and release. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna come up. We are going to get a couple more of these stretches on each side. Nice. See if you're getting a little bit further each time. Also, if this pace is a little bit too fast for you, go ahead and take it Even slower and sit into it. Nice. One more. Awesome. Ooh, my shoe came in time. Okay, next we are going to do some side steps. You can use a band or you cannot. Either way. So I'm gonna put this band on. If you want to make it really hard, you're gonna put it at the bottom. If you wanna make it decently hard, you're gonna put it here. If you wanna make it not that hard, you're gonna come up. So how you come up? Easier. No band if you wanna make it the easiest version. Okay, you're gonna come up. I'm gonna do this on here, and I'm gonna get nice and low so you can see me. Feet are parallel, butt is down. What we don't want is this, and what we don't want is this. So let's get nice and low. We're gonna side step. We are going to think about our core and this line moving together as one, okay? What we don't want is this. Which looks cool, right? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, down. My mic is falling off. Nice. One more there, and back. Breathe. Bang. Okay, it's time to see how your squats are doing. Who's ready? Okay, you're gonna tell me if mine are lower, okay? Are they? Can you see it? Are my knees over my toes? Am I doing the things? Ooh, little butt wink. Nice. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You made it. Okay, great job following along. Hopefully your hips feel a little bit looser and are ready to go.